If you've reached a point in life where joint aches, slower digestion, or stiff mornings have become part of your daily routine, you're not alone. And you're certainly not without options. There's a golden powder sitting quietly in your spice cabinet that's earned a big reputation in recent years. And not just for its vibrant color or earthy flavor. Turmeric. You may have seen it sprinkled into smoothies, stirred into tea, or tucked inside a supplement bottle. From wellness blogs to doctors' offices, turmeric is being praised as one of the most powerful natural supports for aging bodies. But here's what many don't realize. While turmeric may seem like a simple kitchen ingredient, the way you use it could mean the difference between powerful results or no benefit at all. So in today's conversation, we're going beyond the headlines. You'll learn which common foods found in nearly every American kitchen could quietly be blocking turmeric's healing potential. And even more importantly, you'll discover the simple pairings that can unlock its full power for your joints, your brain, your heart, and your immune system. But first, let's step back for a moment and talk about why turmeric has become such a trusted friend for older adults. As we age, subtle changes begin to show up. Joints don't move quite as freely. Digestion becomes more sensitive. We may notice that inflammation lingers longer than it used to, or that memory and focus feel just a little fuzzier. These are natural changes, but they can wear on our confidence, energy, and sense of independence. That's why more and more people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond are turning to turmeric. Not as a cure-all, but as a gentle way to support the body's natural healing process. At the heart of turmeric's power is a compound called curcumin. It's what gives turmeric its brilliant yellow hue, and it's also what gives this spice its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. For older adults, that's a big deal, because when inflammation calms down, joints feel looser, digestion becomes smoother, the brain functions more clearly, and the immune system feels just a little stronger, especially in times of stress. Many people enjoy turmeric in tea, soup, smoothies, or simply stirred into warm water with a bit of honey. Others prefer capsules for convenience. However you take it, the goal is the same: to feel better, move easier, and age with more grace. But, and this is important, turmeric only works if your body can absorb it properly. And unfortunately, that's where many well-intentioned routines fall short. Coming up, we'll talk about the surprising everyday foods that might be reducing or even blocking turmeric's benefits, plus the simple combinations that can help your body truly absorb and use this golden spice the way nature intended. So grab a cup of something warm and stay with us. This one small shift in your routine could make a big difference in how you feel, day by day, year by year. Turmeric holds incredible potential, but only if your body knows what to do with it. That's the part most people never hear about. In fact, you could be stirring turmeric into your tea every morning, sprinkling it over your dinner, or even taking a supplement, and still missing out on most of its benefits. Why? Because curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is notoriously hard for the body to absorb on its own. Imagine pouring water onto dry soil that's already packed tight. It just pools on top instead of soaking in. That's what happens when curcumin enters the body without the right support. It passes through your digestive system without ever reaching your joints, your brain, or your immune cells. And that's not all. Some everyday foods, things you might think are perfectly harmless, can actually interfere with curcumin's absorption even more. They bind to it, dilute it, or create digestive conditions that weaken its effects. Instead of helping your body heal, they may quietly undo the benefits you were hoping for. For older adults, this is especially important. As we age, our digestive efficiency naturally decreases. Enzymes become less active. The lining of the gut becomes more sensitive. This means the way we absorb nutrients, vitamins, minerals, plant compounds, changes too. So it's not just about what you take, it's about how your body handles it. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it needs to be taken with the right kind of fat to be properly absorbed. It's also affected by digestive pH, inflammation levels, and the presence of certain compounds in other foods. And that brings us to a crucial and often overlooked truth. Even the best natural remedy can fall flat if the environment inside your body isn't prepared to use it. So before we talk about what helps turmeric work better, and we will, it's essential to first understand what might be standing in its way. Because chances are, without even knowing it, You might be eating one or more of these turmeric-blocking foods every week, maybe even every day. And the result? Turmeric's anti-inflammatory power gets muted. Its brain protective compounds don't reach your nervous system. Its digestive and joint benefits fall short. It's like buying a high-quality lamp but never plugging it in. The potential is there, but the connection is missing. But here's the good news. Once you understand which food combinations to avoid, you gain back control. You can still enjoy your favorite meals. You can still get the powerful support turmeric offers. You just need a few adjustments that make all the difference. So let's start by exploring the first common food, one that might be sitting in your refrigerator right now, that can block turmeric's healing properties without you even realizing it. 1. Processed dairy products, a sneaky roadblock for turmeric's healing power. Let's begin with a food group that's a staple in nearly every American kitchen: dairy. More specifically, processed dairy, like American cheese slices, non-dairy creamers, flavored yogurts, or pre-shredded cheese. These products may be familiar and comforting. Many of us grew up adding a slice of cheese to our breakfast, a splash of creamer to our coffee, or enjoying a fruit yogurt as a midday snack. But when you're using turmeric for inflammation, joint pain, or memory support, this pairing might be working against you. Why? Processed dairy products are often loaded with additives, stabilizers, artificial flavors, preservatives, and in many cases, hidden sugars. For a body already working a bit harder with age, this creates digestive stress. And when digestion is compromised, absorption suffers, especially for delicate compounds like curcumin. But the problem doesn't stop there. Research shows that certain proteins found in dairy can actually bind to curcumin, preventing it from entering your bloodstream. So even if you're taking turmeric faithfully each morning, pairing it with the wrong type of dairy could be blocking its effects before it even has a chance to help. Let's say you stir turmeric into your scrambled eggs. Great idea. But if you also melt a slice of processed cheese over the top, that cheese could be canceling out the very benefits you were aiming for. Or if you sip a turmeric latte made with powdered creamer or sweetened milk, you may be combining inflammation-fighting power with ingredients that quietly increase inflammation. Now here's the brighter side. You don't have to give up your creamy textures or favorite recipes. Instead, try simple swaps that support your body rather than hinder it. Use unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk in your tea or golden latte. Opt for plain, unsweetened yogurt if you enjoy it with turmeric and berries. If you're adding richness to soups or stews, a touch of cashew cream or full-fat coconut milk works beautifully. These alternatives are easier to digest, naturally anti-inflammatory, and help turmeric do what it was meant to: support your joints, soothe your gut, and protect your memory. Here's one more tip for older adults with sensitive digestion. Keep an eye on how your body responds. If you notice bloating, acid reflux, or sluggishness after meals with both turmeric and dairy, try separating them. A few simple adjustments could make all the difference in how you feel. In short, turmeric is like a skilled repairman for the body, but processed dairy can slam the door shut before it walks in. So if you're serious about making turmeric part of your wellness routine, start by clearing this roadblock. Your joints, your digestion, and even your brain will thank you for it. 2. Vinegar-heavy foods, the acidic culprit that undermines turmeric's benefits. Now here's something most people don't realize. The wrong kind of acidity can quietly sabotage the benefits of turmeric, especially in older adults. We're talking about vinegar-heavy foods. These include items you likely reach for often: bottled salad dressings, pickles, ketchup, mustard, coleslaw, or even dishes made with apple cider vinegar or white vinegar. They're zesty, tangy, and sometimes even marketed as healthy. But when you pair turmeric with these acidic ingredients, a hidden problem arises. Turmeric's healing magic comes from curcumin, a powerful compound that's not naturally stable in high-acid environments. And vinegar? It creates the exact kind of acidic setting that can cause curcumin to break down before your body ever gets a chance to absorb it. It's like mixing medicine into a glass of acid. It just doesn't work the way you hoped. Even more for older adults who may already deal with acid reflux, sensitive digestion, or GERD, combining turmeric with vinegar can lead to bloating, stomach irritation, or heartburn, exactly the opposite of what you were aiming for. So let's take a common example. A salad made with leafy greens, great. Topped with a turmeric vinaigrette made with store-bought dressing, not so great. That acidic dressing might be reducing the very anti-inflammatory effects you're counting on. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up flavor to make better choices. Here are gentle swaps that help turmeric thrive. Make your own dressing using extra virgin olive oil, a splash of lemon juice, and a pinch of black pepper. This trio not only supports digestion, but helps turmeric absorb better. Save the pickles or mustard for a different meal, not at the same time you're using turmeric. If you love tangy foods, enjoy them a few hours apart from your turmeric-rich recipes to avoid absorption conflicts. Timing matters, pairing matters, and your body will respond better when we give curcumin the right environment to work its magic. Let's think of turmeric like a fragile seed. If we want it to grow into something healing inside our bodies, we need to plant it in the right soil. Highly acidic, vinegar-rich foods? That's more like pouring vinegar into the garden. It won't bloom. So the next time you sprinkle turmeric into a dish, think about what else is on your plate. A small change in what you pair it with can unlock a big difference in how you feel. 3. Sugary cereals and baked goods. The sweet trap that silences. Turmeric, let's talk about a category that feels warm, familiar, even comforting: sweet breakfast cereals and baked goods. Whether it's a bowl of frosted flakes in the morning, a blueberry muffin at your local coffee shop, or that soft slice of banana bread in the afternoon, these treats often carry emotional weight. They're tied to routine, comfort, maybe even nostalgia. And yes, you may have noticed a trend. Turmeric showing up in healthy baked goods, turmeric pancakes, granola bars, even muffins marketed as anti-inflammatory. But there's a problem hiding behind the sweet packaging. When turmeric is combined with refined sugars, its power gets canceled out. Turmeric's gift is its anti-inflammatory action. It helps your body cool down, recover from stress, and reduce joint pain. Sugar, on the other hand, fans the flames. It spikes blood sugar, increases oxidative stress, and promotes chronic inflammation, especially dangerous for aging joints, hearts, and brains. It's like pressing the brake and the gas at the same time. One fights inflammation, the other fuels it. And when they're consumed together, sugar often wins. That means your turmeric muffin or honey-sweetened bar might taste healthy, but inside your body, the sugar is dimming turmeric's healing light. There's more. High sugar intake can also impair digestion and block the absorption of nutrients, including curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric. For older adults, especially those managing blood sugar, arthritis, or memory health, this is no small thing. But here's the gentle shift. You don't have to give up comfort foods. You just need to swap them wisely. Try these instead: oatmeal cooked with turmeric, topped with cinnamon and a few berries. Whole grain toast with almond butter and a turmeric sprinkle. Smoothies made with banana, turmeric, and a dash of raw honey. Just enough sweetness, but without the inflammatory spike. And if you love baked treats, consider making your own using ingredients like oat flour, flax seeds, and natural sweeteners like raw honey or maple syrup in small amounts. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Each time you choose a snack or meal that supports your body's healing process instead of working against it, you're building a healthier foundation, one choice at a time. So the next time you're reaching for something sweet, ask yourself, is this helping my turmeric help me? That single pause could lead you to a better option and a better feeling in your body later. You deserve that. 3 everyday foods that make turmeric work even better. Now that we've covered the foods that quietly block turmeric's healing power, let's turn the page to something far more uplifting: the foods that help turmeric shine. Because here's the truth: turmeric doesn't need fancy supplements or expensive formulations to work. It just needs a little help from the right partners. And chances are, you already have those helpers sitting in your kitchen. When combined with specific ingredients, turmeric's active compound, curcumin, becomes far more absorbable and much more effective. These combinations don't just make turmeric easier to digest. They help deliver its benefits exactly where your body needs them most. Think of it like a recipe. You've got the star ingredient, but without the right flavors and tools around it, the dish falls flat. With the right pairings, it's powerful, nourishing, and deeply satisfying. So whether you're using turmeric to soothe aching joints, support brain health, ease digestion, or simply age more comfortably, these next few food pairings can multiply the impact. And the best part? They're simple, gentle, and easy to add to your daily routine. Let's explore three common ingredients that act like a key, unlocking turmeric's full potential and helping it work smarter, not harder, inside your body. Because when it comes to healthy aging, a little intention can go a long way. 3. Raw honey, a natural ally that sweetens and strengthens. Here's something gentle, comforting, and surprisingly powerful. Raw honey, not just the sweetener you stir into tea or drizzle over oatmeal. When paired with turmeric, raw honey becomes a healing companion that both enhances flavor and strengthens turmeric's anti-inflammatory impact. Let's talk about why this simple pantry item deserves a place in your daily wellness routine, especially if you're using turmeric to ease joint pain, support your immune system, or settle digestion. Raw honey contains natural antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that work in harmony with curcumin, the active component in turmeric. Together, they create a natural synergy, calming inflammation, soothing the digestive tract, and even helping to relieve irritation from seasonal allergies or throat discomfort. But here's the part many people miss. Not all honey is created equal. That little bear-shaped bottle in the grocery aisle? It may be cute, but chances are it's highly processed. Commercial honey is often filtered, heated, and stripped of its natural enzymes and nutrients. What you're left with is sugar, not medicine. What you want is raw honey, the kind that's usually cloudy, maybe even crystallized, and full of pollen, antioxidants, and trace minerals. It hasn't been cooked or bleached. It's nature's original sweetener in its most potent form. When paired with turmeric, raw honey does two beautiful things. First, it softens turmeric's earthy flavor, making it easier and more pleasant to consume, especially in drinks or morning tonics. Second, it boosts turmeric's anti-inflammatory properties, creating a combined effect that helps soothe internal swelling, ease throat irritation, and support immune balance. Here are a few gentle, delicious ways to bring this pair into your daily rhythm. Mix half a teaspoon of turmeric with a teaspoon of raw honey in warm water for a morning or bedtime tonic. Blend turmeric and raw honey into a herbal tea, especially helpful when you're feeling run down or sniffly. Combine the two into a small golden paste and take a spoonful daily, a practice known in many cultures as a golden spoon remedy for daily wellness. One woman in her late 60s, battling arthritis flare-ups in the winter, started taking a spoonful of turmeric and raw honey every evening with warm water. Over time, not only did her joints feel more limber in the mornings, but she also noticed fewer sore throats and seasonal sniffles. Small choices like these, done consistently, often make the biggest difference. A gentle word of caution: even raw honey contains natural sugar. For those managing diabetes or watching blood glucose levels, moderation is key. 1 teaspoon a day is generally safe for most adults, but always speak with your healthcare provider if you're unsure. Think of raw honey as the bridge, bringing turmeric's strength to your body with warmth and sweetness, and making the practice of healing something to enjoy, not endure. Bringing it all together: your health, your choices, your power. And here we are. We've explored turmeric, this golden root with a remarkable ability to soothe joints, protect memory, calm inflammation, and support overall vitality. We've uncovered the hidden obstacles, 3 everyday foods that can quietly block turmeric's healing power. And we've discovered 3 simple companions: black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey, that can unlock its full potential. But now let's take a step back, because this video wasn't just about turmeric, it was about you. It was about giving you the tools to make smarter, simpler choices for your body. It was about recognizing that aging isn't a retreat, it's a refinement, a stage where every decision you make matters more, not less. And even small, thoughtful changes can ripple out into big, life-improving results. So what does that look like in real life? It might mean switching your morning coffee creamer to almond milk. It might mean stirring turmeric and honey into warm water instead of reaching for that sugar-laced muffin. It might mean sprinkling a pinch of black pepper into your soup and knowing you've just boosted your body's ability to heal. These aren't dramatic overhauls. They're quiet victories, and they add up. Every time you honor your body with care instead of convenience, you're sending a message, not just to your cells and your joints, but to your spirit. That message says, I still matter, my health still matters, and I'm not done growing. You see, the real power of turmeric isn't just in what it does inside your body. It's in the intention behind using it. It's in the moment you pause and say, today I choose nourishment over neglect. If this message has encouraged you, or even sparked a little curiosity, I'd love to hear from you. What's one small change you're going to make this week? Is there a turmeric tip from this video that surprised you? Share your story in the comments. You might inspire someone else on their journey. And if this video helped bring a little clarity or comfort, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more people just like you, find thoughtful, reliable information about aging well. Finally, if you'd like to keep learning, exploring, and growing with us, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell. Each week, we bring you gentle, evidence-based conversations to support your health, your independence, and your peace of mind. Because growing older should feel like a continuation of your strength, not the end of it. Until next time, take good care of yourself. You've earned it, and you're absolutely worth it.